Imagine a moment in time when a small group of determined Indigenous youth stood up against systemic injustice, sparking a movement that would ripple through generations. Their story has been largely overlooked. Until now. A new documentary titled Ni-Naadamaadiz, Red Power Rising, is set to shine a light on this pivotal chapter in Canadian history, and it's bound to ignite conversations about resilience, resistance, and the power of reclaiming identity. But here's where it gets controversial. How did such a significant event manage to fade from public memory for over 5 decades? And why does its message feel more urgent than ever today? Exclusive. Over 50 years ago, a bold uprising unfolded in Kenora, Ontario, as young Anishinabeg activists, alongside members of the Ojibway Warriors Society, staged a dramatic occupation of Anishinaabe Park. This act of defiance was fueled by deep-seated grievances, including racism, police brutality, and the ongoing seizure of Indigenous lands. The protest lasted nearly 40 days and even extended beyond Kenora, with warriors joining forces in a native caravan that traveled all the way to Ottawa. Yet, despite its historical significance, this event remained largely forgotten until filmmaker Shane Belcourt decided it was time to bring it back into focus. The documentary, written and directed by award-winning Métis filmmaker Shane Belcourt, and co-written and produced by acclaimed Anishinaabe journalist Tanya Talaga, will make its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF, on September 10th. Ahead of the premiere, Makwa Creative Inc. announced that Serial Maven Studios has joined as the international distributor for the project. The film promises to be nothing short of transformative, a powerful exploration of a culture-shifting, youth-led, land-back occupation that continues to resonate deeply within Indigenous communities and beyond. At the center of this story is Lewis Cameron, a survivor of the infamous Indian residential school system and a founder of the Ojibway Warriors Society. His leadership during the occupation of Anishinaabe Park inspired both local and international support, drawing participation from members of the American Indian movement. Later, the protest evolved into a broader movement, culminating in a march to Parliament Hill in Ottawa. However, what began as a peaceful demonstration ended violently when authorities intervened, leaving scars that linger to this day. Remarkably, only 8 minutes of footage documenting this historic event exist, but Ni-Naadamaadiz, Red Power Rising, aims to piece together the fragments of this buried history, ensuring it won't be lost again. For director Shane Belcourt, telling this story was personal. Growing up in a household steeped in Indigenous resistance and political leadership, Lewis Cameron's courage and clarity felt deeply familiar, he shared. His voice echoes a legacy that still speaks urgently to this moment. We had to tell this story, because at its heart, it's about love. The fierce, unwavering love our leaders carry for our people. Producer and co-writer Tanya Talaga echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the importance of sharing untold stories. When I first heard the story of Anishinaabe Park, I knew young people everywhere needed to know about this important stand taken by fearless group of Anishinabeg. She said, "This was a story that was written out of history. Serial Maven Studios are thrilled to be appointed as the exclusive international distributor of this premium film," she stated. Shane Belcourt, Tanya Talaga, and the Makwa creative team provide uniquely authentic access and a rich archive, delivering best-in-class storytelling with global appeal in Ni-Naadamaadiz, Red Power Rising. With such a talented team behind it, the film is poised to reach audiences worldwide, offering a window into a story that demands attention. Executive produced by Talaga and Stuart Cox of Antica Productions, the documentary features an evocative original score composed by Kanawaki Mohawk Territory musician Tom Wilson, known for his work with Blackie and the Rodeo Kings and Junkhouse, along with contributions from Thompson Wilson. Supported by the Indigenous Screen Office, Canada Council for the Arts, CMF Indigenous Fund, and Telefilm Canada, the film represents a collaborative effort to honor Indigenous narratives and perspectives. Ni-Naadamaadiz, Red Power Rising, will debut in English and Anishinaabe versions on CBC platforms in 2026, ensuring accessibility for diverse audiences. As you watch the trailer above, consider this. What does it mean to truly listen to and learn from the past? Is it enough to simply acknowledge these stories, or must we actively work to ensure they shape our future? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think moments like the Anishinaabe Park occupation should be mandatory lessons in schools? Share your perspective in the comments below.